Danny, obviously 3 points today, another win on the road.
Yeah, another win, tough win. Great to get that early goal, gives you something to defend against, despite their position in the league. Good team, got some good players, strong team. In your second half, they probably throw another centre forward and go for it, load the box and get some long balls and see what they can get round. Like they're going to chase it, which is natural. But what was really pleasing today, I think, was the non-defensive minded players really showing a defensive mindset, whether that be from open play, set plays, pressing the goalkeeper. Really didn't allow Hartlepool to get it at their feet and load the box and reload it. We really put pressure on everything, starting from the front lads and working our way back. And obviously, the two centre halves were immense today. So tough game. The manager said in there, it's sometimes they're the most pleasing results. It isn't so pretty on the eye. To be successful, you need to get over speed bumps. That could be injuries, referee decisions, and today it was conditions. You know, for both teams, their centre halves at the end were slipping in that and made them look silly, where they were actually getting into good positions, and the pitch just gave way at times. So that was really tough. And then the wind was tough as well, which actually died off as the game went on. 3 points are all that matters. 8 points clear, nearly at the halfway mark, is an extraordinary effort from everyone so far. Yeah,
that gritty, determined performance. Are you pleased to see that about the team that have got that side to them if asked upon?
Yes, yeah, and I think early in the season the boys got certain boys got a lot of criticism, you know, for conceding a lot of goals and maybe not keeping as many clean sheets. But you know, as the season's gone on, I think we've shown we can defend as a team, as individuals. The goalies have made great saves when called upon. And we've got a lot of clean sheets now, and our goals against columns looking not bad at all, as is our goals for, obviously. So yeah, great performance, great for all those travelling fans. Shame the goal weren't down there in, but yeah, really pleased with those supporters. As I say, shame Bromley won, but that's life.
Bit of a let off after 1 minute though, wasn't it, really, that ball over the top?
Yeah, and the pitch was, you know, like I just said, pitch gave way for big Manny up front for them. It was a handful. You know, he had another chance, which was offside after, but he's dragged that another day, probably scores it. So had their chances, but the results don't lie, you know. I think that it clearly come off their head for the offside goal from the corner, offside, and then other things were given, shouldn't have been given. So sometimes you've got, it should balance itself out over a season. That's why I don't complain too much about decisions or missed opportunities. 1-0 is a fantastic result for a really hard working set of players.
Yeah, it's the first double of the season as well, and it's important to get that one knocked off pretty quickly, isn't it? But about the goal as well from the second phase.
Yeah.
I know it might have took a bit of a nick, but it was important for Armando to be there in the right place.
Yeah, listen, we made a point today saying to Dobbs of making that run towards the front and then veering out, not only to create space at the front post, but then to hopefully be unmarked in an area which he was. Like I've said to you before, and other people who've asked me about it, is that we can give them the information. If Dobbs just goes out and does his own thing, that goal doesn't happen. If he lashes with his left foot and it's over the bar, it could finish 0-0, we could lose today. Players deserve credit for carrying out the plans from the gaffer, Gary, and myself, and Paddy and Bucky and everyone behind the scenes. They went out on that pitch today, and when it gets to the last 10-15 minutes, that's grit and determination, and that's not to do with us. That's them working their socks off. The gaffer's very keen to keep all our feet on the ground, shows a lot of respect to opposition, win, lose or draw, and that will continue to happen.
And at this stage of the season as well, it's important to just concentrate on what you do rather than what anybody else does. Would that be right?
100%. Yeah, 100%. Listen, I've said to you before, we all have a little cheeky look, don't we, at the results, and you're hoping that Southend come back and beat Bromley. But you know, the sort of caveat to that is if we'd lost today and it goes to 5 points, that's a much bigger regretful feeling, isn't it, Paul? So yeah, we're happy. 2 points clear, and 2 games in hand with the 8 points clear at nearly the halfway mark is extraordinary. Bromley getting 2 points a game, by the way, so fair play to them. We've got to go there in a few weeks, so we certainly don't think we're near over the finish line yet, because yeah, there's a lot of points to play for.
There's an old shot side as well who were doing well in the FA Cup, of course, but got a bit of a wake-up call today, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. I think it was a 5-3, was it? Finished up. It's a crazy league, you know. Earlier in the season we were 4-0 up, 4-3, 3-2 at Eastleigh the other week, and all nervous towards the end. So no team's giving. No team's giving in this league. They didn't give in today, Hartlepool, to be fair. They kept going right to the end, but neither did we. I'm not saying we wanted it just more, but as I say, the results don't lie. We just showed a little bit more to get those deserved 3 points today.
It's been nigh on 1,000 fans come up from Chesterfield today. It's the last home game before Christmas. Is the message now just to get the fans right up there against a tough older shot team?
It is, yeah. I don't think we could fit any more in unless the board want to start to put another tier on top, because we're selling out every week at the minute. So it's fair play to the supporters, keep turning up. It's great for them because this is a good 2.5 it would have taken from a lot of money coming up to Christmas. So we're very grateful for that support. The players are absolutely so grateful for it. They really are. And I think you saw at the end though, we clap them and we give them a few, fist pumps, but we play things down. We're not there yet, and I think there's a lot of teams who they get a result against us, and there's massive celebrations and banging on the dressing room doors, and the gaffer's certainly very anti us doing that sort of behaviour. I think we enjoy the win, we celebrate with the fans, but 1,000 odd supporters from Chesterfield like us know that this race is very far from run.
And the manager will have a bit of a selection headache. Tyrone Williams should be due back, and Ryan Colclough possibly.
Yeah. Ryan started training Thursday a little bit too early. Boots already pulled out on Friday. Had bad illness on the Thursday night, Friday morning. Tyrone's definitely back doing some proper training with us next week, and we're good to go. Yeah. So fair play to the fitness and injury department, because it's been at a minimum this year. But as I said to you, it's not just the performances and the results that are only halfway done. Sometimes it's your luck and the things that go your way. We've got a bit of luck with Big Manny missing that chance from early on. Once you ride your luck, you've got to punish the opposition, and we certainly did that.